All right. Thank you for joining me. And okay, I've decided to have this live streaming. You know, start to put it out there so as to get more connection. I want to connect with my audience. My subscribers, my fans, and my friends. I mean, I'm very very happy and I'm very very appreciative. I'm very very grateful, and I'm insanely happy for the mild love that you have been showing me. These past few months, and you know, you know, you guys have been there for me. You guys have been supporting me. The love has been very great. I see the engagement with my videos, and I'm very, very pleased. I mean, this couldn't have been possible without you. Now I use a lot. I believe you have already seen that or heard that now. So you have to get used to that and know that okay, that is coming from me. I know. So thank you for being awesome fans. Thank you for being awesome subscribers. And the comments you give are very, very uplifting, and I'm very, very happy about that. Of course, you know that this is more like a channel that I had in mind for some time. I've had it in mind for some time. So it's a concept that is meant to showcase beauty, talk about fashion, talk about celebrities, models, and things that are happening in the industry, which is the entertainment industry. And I'm not trying to say that this channel is going to do exactly all the things I've said right now, because perfection is a myth. And I'm not one to start to say I want to be perfect, in the things I do, no. I can't really be perfect, and I'm not even trying to be perfect, but I'll only do my best. You know, the kind of videos I produce, I put a lot of work into it. I know some of you might be used to some of these models that you see, and you'll be like, oh, I know this model, oh, I know this lady, I know this guy, things like that. And I appreciate that, and I like that, and I know that's most of the reason why you actually engage with my videos, because these are people you can relate to. These are people you actually know, or you've seen, or you follow on social media. So, and it's actually great. It's fine. So this channel actually is meant to, like more like an archive. The way I see it, what I have in mind to build, what I have in mind to create, what I have in mind to establish, over a long period of time, is more like to create an archive of all the great and wonderful people that you know out there, the wonderful models that you know out there, the wonderful, the great people that you know out there. Have them. It's more like like you hear people talk about a wiki, having a documentary and all of that. This is not completely a documentary, because it's not totally in depth to the level of quality documentary, because it's not up to hours. It's just a condensed, let's say a condensed documentary of someone, or the people that you see, which are actually awesome people. And I'm very grateful for having access to their, to their contents, to their, pictures and things like that. Of course, I don't claim ownership of all the materials I use. These are materials, these are contents that are in the public domain, so I easily have access to them. And like I've said before somewhere, that if you find your contact and then you'll be like, oh, that's my video or that's my picture, yes, it is yours. I know. And I'm not claiming ownership of it. So a lot of people you see there, I just bring them up so I can talk about them, talk about their life, the little bit of thing that I know about them, or they've been able to share with their fans online. Look at the case of Holly Massey, where she talks about her being, plus size model, and the difficulties she goes through, the things that plus size model go through, whereby she says her flaws are equal to money. So big corporations do what is known as consumerism. They look for things that are naturally existing in these beautiful ladies, and they say those things are not supposed to exist. They give it a bad name and said they are not supposed to be there. So for that reason, the particular lady, will be seen as not being beautiful, as not being fitted in the community. So for them to be able to be fitted in the community, they have to go and get a remedy for that. And the same companies that actually say that those things are flaws are the same companies that produce the things that are meant to cure those flaws. So it's more like a vicious cycle. They create the problem and they create the solution, and then they keep people spinning. And people who are not happy about their life, you're not happy about their shape and figures and curves. Of course, like I said before, there is difference between appreciating someone that is beautiful, that has a nice curve and shapes, and someone that's also suffering from illnesses, maybe like obesity and all of that. There's a big difference between that. Don't get me wrong, please. So, and if you fall on the line of obesity, I mean, you know what to do. You can actually take care of yourself. So, if you have shapes and figures that you don't like, I mean, you can always work on yourself. Can always work on yourself, exercise, book a gym session and things like that to get more fitted if you want to. But of course, some of those flaws, those roles, those curls that we see are actually beautiful. And Holly Martin has actually shown us that this is actually possible. This is great. You know, look through her, her own pictures, her own stuff that I, documented. You will see what I'm trying to say. So I hope to do a lot of models. I hope to have a lot of models, being celebrated. So it's more like a celebration. And it doesn't mean that this is like the one and only, the be all and have all that you get about that person. No, these are just briefs. These are more like condensed version of the wiki of the person, like the Wikipedia, the biography or something of the person. This is not a total, thing about that person. So it means that there are some things that could be omitted that we didn't get when we are researching the person, or there are things that could have been exaggerated due to the fact that we didn't get the right information. And we also implore you, I personally implore you that if you see, hear, or notice something that you don't think is correct, in the statements, in the commentary that I make on these videos, please feel free to leave it in the comment section. We'll pick it up from there so that maybe when we revise our edition, we'll make another edition of it, we'll be able to correct those impressions. But in all, I try to do a lot that I can to get good information about those people. And if you see your picture, your video, and you say, okay, I don't want to be on that platform, I don't want to, you can just drop a comment or send us an email, and we'll look into it and take care of it immediately. So, like I said before, thank you a lot. Thank you to all of you guys. The love is wonderful. I mean, of course, I was expecting that people would like it, but the rate at which it is actually liked, the subscribership, the viewership, and things like that, the commentary, the engagement was very, very high, way beyond my expectation. And that goes to say how truly, truly you guys appreciate what I do, and I also appreciate your own love. I appreciate your own kindness. I appreciate your engagement, and I want to appeal to you guys, to continue to show that love to the channel. Galarista is supposed to be something that will go into the future. I mean, it's not something that I want to just start and then stop tomorrow. Of course, I'm having some challenges, which, is one of those hiccups that you get when you want to start running a business or doing something. You get some challenges, like with the YouTube, things like that. But these are not challenges that cannot be overcome. These are hurdles that we can always overcome, and we are doing our best to overcome that. So, but in all, the fact that I get love, the fact that I get appreciation, the fact that I get good engagement from you guys, actually keep me going. I don't know for how long I'll be able to do this, but I hope that I can do it for as long as possible. I mean, there are thousands and thousands and millions of great and wonderful people out there that their stories need to be told. So we're going to do our best to tell their stories, in beautiful pictures and beautiful videos, and a way that put them in a good light. And we are not trying to promote anything that is negative or evil or anything that is not acceptable or things like that. No. So just in case you see something that you think is a little bit not appropriate, just know that we don't have any bad intentions for that. And I'm saying, and we and I, don't misunderstand me. It's still, of course, me that I'm saying this is a galerista, I would say maybe I'm still in charge, but that no big company, no good business, no good endeavor can actually be run and succeed with just one person. So of course we might get support from there and there. So team from here and there to get the content, to edit, to the workflow is there. It's a lot of work to bring those things that you see alive. But someone that doesn't know might just think, oh, he just picks up pictures and slaps them together and then get a video. No, it's not that easy. It's not that easy to get those images and, credit them a lot of times, make those videos, the sound, the commentary, the animations. It takes a lot of work. Sometimes you'll be able to produce just 2 videos in a day. And I know this might be like, some people will be like, oh, those videos are not that long. You should be able to produce 10, 20 videos in a day. I see you, and I hear you. Don't think it's that easy, man. Given the fact that you might have other things that you also engaged in, other things that you're involved in, so you might not be able to give it a whole full attention of your day to it, something like that. So, well, don't mind me. I'm just ranting. I don't really know. I don't really have a lot to talk about right now. This is just the first live stream, and I hope that I'll be able to do much more of these live streams. This is just to get connection to you guys, to get access to you guys. You can ask whatever you want to ask, uh, whatever you think you want to know. You can drop them in the comment section, the chat box, and I'll do my best to respond. Of course, I might not be able to respond to everybody, and even if you leave me a message leave me a chat in the comments, I might not be able to respond to everybody, but I'll try my best and see those I can respond to. Fine. If I can't respond to you, please don't be offended. Please don't be offended. So thank you for the support, guys. So I just want to be online. I just want to be with you guys. I just want to flow with you guys. And I want to hear your thoughts. What improvement do you think I should make on these videos? I know if you are probably on this live stream right now, or you're seeing this live stream eventually later, somehow, some way you might have come across my videos, and you might have engaged with them. So what are your thoughts about those videos? I mean, do you think they are long enough? Or do you think they are too short, too long? Do you think they are in depth? Do you think do you think the sound is great? And of course, I know that my voice is not the best that it can be. I'm training my voice. You know, you know. Uh, but I know my voice will get better though. I know my voice will get better over time. I'm trying to clean up the voice, go for voice training. Maybe if you have a voice trainer you can recommend, can you just let me know? So I can have a sensational, scintillating voice. Uh, so that's it. And while we do this, I hope that you like the face that you are seeing right now, the Galarista face that you are seeing right now, which is a beautiful face. I hope you can relate to that. And I want to be your friend, a personal friend, a close friend, a great friend, giving you content that will make you happy, make your day, give you informative information that will uplift your day, make you happy, make you learn more, that are educative. So it's not just about the visual appeal, it's also about the intellectual appeal. So that's why I try to make good comments over these pictures and over the videos and over, you see the comments I make. I try to talk about the person, the little information I have. I mean, some people don't put out all their informations online. It's obvious. Some people are not that, open about that. Some people actually love their privacy, so you might not get a lot of information about them online, and you will not blame them for that. Not everybody wants to do that. So that's why you see that some of the videos I produce, I may not have all the details like date of birth and things like that of the person, or maybe even the full name of the person. So sometimes we might not have all those information, but we'll do our best to get as much as we can, so as to educate you on that person. And what we do, and what I also try to always push is to encourage you guys that these videos that you watch, these people that you see, that we talk about, that we promote, that we highlight their good qualities like that, that you should also go and check them out online. Check them if you don't know them yet, or if you don't follow them on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can check them out. These are great people, and it would be nice if you follow them. Interact with their content. Get to know them. Learn from them and support them. Support their own, their own activities. So it's not just to put it out there. It's also to make you get to know them, get to engage with them, get to follow them, and also help them, have a better life as well. And if you think you would like us to feature you, of course, we have a lot of people in queue. We have a lot of models, a lot of personalities that we are still working on to put out their content out there. But if you also would want to be featured, you can always reach out through the comment or reach out through the email. Reach out through the email, and we do our best. Just hope that you have some content that we can be able to use, to produce your own video. So that is it, and that's it. And thank God for YouTube. If I will say this, I hope this is not going to be somehow, but I want to also thank YouTube for making this platform available. Where we can actually have this kind of videos run, where we can upload videos like this to uplift people and make people happy and to educate people. The platform is awesome, and we hope to have a very good relationship with YouTube. We hope to have a very good relationship with YouTube. YouTube has been awesome, nothing but awesome. So, and I hope that the good relationship will continue. And expect more from us. Expect more. We'll do our best to not let you down. And that's it. That's it for now. And thank you for listening. Thank you for coming around, for being in this live stream. Engaging with the content. I'll try to do this live stream as much as possible, as frequent as possible, and as much as I have the time, and and I have what to say, because the funny thing is that sometimes you might not really have what to say at the time that you want to go on live, so you just have to leave it. So, based on the content, based on the questions you might ask, we might run another live stream, where can tackle those questions. So that will be that for now. And if I don't respond to your message immediately, please don't be offended. If I don't respond to your comment immediately, please don't be offended. Always try as much as possible to respond to everybody asking question. It might not be, if your question does not get answered or something like that, don't worry. Maybe in the next live stream it will be addressed. We'll talk about it if we have a good answer to it. And if we don't have, then you might not hear anything. So that's just it. So I just let this run for some while, and then we'll go off air and see you guys in another live stream. That is it. So that is it. Live stream 1. I don't know if I should name it like that, but live stream 1. So beautiful Galaristarian. Should I call it Galaristarian or Galaristians? I don't know. It's trying to look like Galatians in the Bible. But Galaristians. Alright, to continue to iterate on the name, and thank you for loving Galarista. Thank you for subscribing. And if you're not yet subscribed, please do subscribe. Please do subscribe. I love you guys. And thank you for the love that you're loving me back. Yeah. Bye. Alright, we'll see how it goes on in the next live stream. We'll see. We'll do as much as possible, or maybe we can run for a longer period. It's not that easy to be on live. It's not that easy to be live, saying things like that, because a lot of times these things you've been saying on live has to be coming out directly from your head. Of course, scripts are always good, but sometimes I like to flow directly from from my brain. It makes it more natural, it makes it more authentic, rather than trying to confine myself to some written scripts. Of course, for some other things you have to use a script, you can't escape that, but sometimes it's also good to be impromptu. It makes it more natural, makes it more original. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, original. And of course, authentic. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys. So, yeah.